Hi everybody, welcome to StoneMagpie. My name is Suzanne and thank you for joining me. If you're new to the channel, then welcome, and if you're returning, then thank you so much for coming back to see what I've been up to during the month of May. This is FlossTube number 6 and I'm recording at the end of May, so I have got some progress to show you. I think I've stitched quite a bit this month actually, so hopefully you'll see quite a bit of change in my WIPs. I've also got a little bit of life news where during the month of May my husband and I celebrated our 28th wedding anniversary. Can't quite believe it's been so long, and I do feel quite proud of that. I think it's quite an achievement to reach 28 years together. And I heard on the radio somebody saying when you're in a long-term marriage or a long-term relationship, it's a bit like going through mini divorces throughout that time, because you do change and it's whether you can keep up with the changes together or whether you struggle a bit. So I thought that was a really good way of putting it, because, you know, it's not all sunshine and roses, but yeah, it's quite an achievement to get there. I'm sure you'll know what I mean without me drawing a bigger picture of that. Yes, we had a lovely anniversary. We were going to go back to the church where we got married to sign the guest book, but because of roadworks everywhere, we didn't quite make it there. So that's one thing to do next year. Also, I did get my new glasses and I really love them. They have got like a teal little flash at either side. So yes, I'm loving my new glasses, and I have to say that getting a new pair just makes the eyesight so much better. I've not had so much eye strain this month, and I think that's really helped with my stitching. So if you do need to have eyes checked, please do go quite soon, because it really does make a difference. Sometimes you think, oh, I'll put it off and yeah, I won't have my eyes tested just yet, but I think it's really helped me this month. What else? Oh yes, we are in the process of moving house. So when I mentioned last month that we couldn't find a property to buy, we have now found one, and I've got really excited about it, really looking forward to the move now, trying to push it forward. However, it did take a while to find a house that we both really liked and that would work with the way that we wanted it to with the rooms. And if this isn't karma, I don't know what it is, because now we're really excited to push forward and get moved. However, the people that we're buying our house from can't find something they like. Karma, if ever there was. So keep your fingers crossed that we do eventually get moved. We're hoping maybe beginning of August, we'll see. But I want to get my craft room. So this house does have a room that I would be able to dedicate to that, instead of, can you see this table in the background with all my projects on? That, yeah, it's embarrassing actually. I shouldn't really be showing it to everybody on YouTube. But hey, this is me. And at the moment it's the way that I have to work. So there we are. All of my WIPs are actually on the table in front of me. This is just the packets and the threads and things like that to go alongside the kits. So without any more ramble, I am going to show you what I've been doing during May and give you the timely updates. I will get a little bit closer. Right, here we go. And just to let you know, Monty the cockapoo dog is actually sat at my feet at the moment. We've been out for our dog walk. Hair's still a little bit damp from the drizzly rain we've got in the UK this morning. But hopefully he's now settled and he'll just stay there at my feet and not make a sound. But if he does, then I apologise in advance, because he does like to say hello to the birds and things when he sees them out of the window in front of us. Right, what am I going to show you first? Well, actually, it's going to be Zodiac Circle. So here is where we ended last month I'll also put a picture of what the design is going to look like once it's finished, because I don't have a really good printout for this one, so I'll pop that up on screen now. And here is my progress. So last time we ended with this corner sunshine done, and it was just the 2 yellows I had in, and now we've got the bright orange rays around the outside of the sun, and we've got some of the other side in with the moon and stars design on the other side. And I think the colourways are just popping from this silver grey Aida fabric. And it is a 20 count, and I'm stitching this 1/1 full cross. Now, one thing I'll say is I don't think you can quite tell. This side here has the white and very pale yellow. It's a checkerboard, and this side has a 939 and black 310 checkerboard effect. Now, I did take a picture whilst I was stitching this side to show you, in case you didn't believe me. Here it is. So you can see here how effective it brings out the stars, and I'm not sure from a distance that you can pick it up because the colours are so close together, but it does create a sort of a speckled effect in the background there. So the chart is from VIVSTERS on Etsy, and it's a really easy chart to follow. Oh, I love stitching on this one. Really great. And I'm loving the detail. And then there's even more detail around this middle section here. So once I've stitched this quarter and filled in those, I'll be getting onto the next inner circle part. So really good. Now, so far I have stitched 22 hours, 46 minutes on this WIP altogether. And like I say, enjoyed every minute of it. Really, really great fun. So that is Zodiac Circle. I'm not quite sure if that's the real name, but that's what I'm calling it. Don't think there's anything else to report on this one, so let's go to the next WIP. What have I worked on next? Okay, my next WIP I mentioned in the last FlossTube is a bit of a Nemesis kit for me. It's one that I have struggled with. I think it's because of the black Aida, but actually I've stitched on it this month. So this is the kit from Luca S, and it is Flamingo Fantastico, and I do love the picture. So I thought last month I hadn't stitched on it at all. I will put in a photo from the month before to show you where I was up to, and I did just get really a bit of leaf. I travelled from the middle, so which was around about here, and I had travelled up and got that leaf in just to try and start the corner and move across. So I picked up the kit during May, and this is my progress. Here we go. I think that is a lot of progress for this kit. And to be honest, I don't think you can even see all the stitching, because we have got some black stitches and some very dark brown stitches there at the top. So as I was stitching it, it was a bit like stitching blind, because I couldn't really see where I was going with these dark stitches. Anyway, I persevered, and I have to say, I really enjoyed it. I know, I was dreading doing it again, and I really got going on it. I found my groove, and I really didn't want to stop. Now that surprised me, I have to say, it really surprised me. And I got the detail in down here. I got these 2 beautiful pink flower buds here, and then started on the blues, and I think changing the colours really helped just keep it really interesting. So yeah, I stitched on this quite a lot during 2 weekends. It was sunny, so it did help with the black Iada, so I do find it very, very difficult when it's a bit cloudy to actually see the holes and things. However, as I said, I started in the middle, which is where this yellow stitch is here, which I will pull out eventually, and I travelled up to get to this leaf. And now I've realised that in doing so, I am 1 stitch out. So when I stopped and I realised, I thought, right, what do I do? Do I fudge it for the whole design, or do I unpick the pink that I've already got in? And I've decided, rather than fudge it, I am going to get all of that removed and count it properly. I don't feel too heartbroken, but yeah, I could have done without it really, but I think I'd rather get it right because I've got so much detail in here and I enjoyed stitching it that I think, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take it all out and just carry on along the top and then probably in strips along for the whole kit. Okay, so I have stitched this kit so far 18 hours, 55 minutes, and I really wish I'd done another 5 minutes to break that 19-hour mark, but I didn't. So it's taken 18 hours, 55 minutes, and yeah, hope to do some more during June. So that is Flamingo Fantastico. Right, next one. Let's have a look at my progress on the 4 Seasons kit from Dream Patterns. A 14 count kit, and during my last video I did say I wonder if I'll get it finished during May. No. Here it is when I last showed you on FlossTube. Now I have done quite a bit, but I haven't finished it, so here we are. Here's my progress. So where we last saw it, here we go. I had just put in this sunflower here, and I have actually stitched all of this during May, so I've done pretty well, haven't I? Oh, the sun's coming out. Oh, how lovely. And oh, got the sunshine here with the butterfly. We've got the tree trunk in to finish this lollipop tree. We've got 2 flowers and the little Miss Puddle Duck, a dragonfly. We've got the stalk in with the leaves of the sunflower, and we've got 3 little fishes and a pink long thing, which I did wonder what it was when I was first stitching. Anyway, it turns out it wasn't where my mind was going. It's a froggle that's going to end up being stitched here, a little froglet. So lots of lovely colours in this one for this stitch. This one I really enjoy stitching on an evening. It's a really good one to pick up and do, really easy chart to follow, and I stitched this one in hand. And it's a 14 count white Iada. Yeah, love this one. Really lovely colours and motifs. And I said last month, and it's still true, that each little bit is like a little mini finish of its own. So this pink bit, by the way, is the frog's tongue coming out to catch a little fly. If you can't see that properly, that's what that is. Yeah, I was like, what's this pink long thing coming out? Yeah. So this one, oh, just hold it up again. So every month I say that my timing is only for this half of my stitch, because I didn't start timing it when I was first starting. So this half has now taken me 54 hours, 1 minute. 54 hours, 1 minute for that half. All right, so that's where that one is up to. Ah, confession time. Libra lady. Here is the finished design, and I didn't work on her last month, and I haven't worked on her this month either. Oh, it's such a beautiful design as well. Here we go. This is where I'm still up to, and it is still bothering me, and I don't know whether to do a restart or continue. So this one I'm stitching on a 16 count Aida. I'm not using DMC, I'm using a budget thread, and these star details are just not popping out. If you look at the design, there we go. And I think that's what's made me stop, because I'm just wondering if the other design features on this will be the same. So I'm wondering, I don't know whether to do a restart and do it on a 14 count and change to DMC. I don't know whether to just continue and hope for the best. So yeah, got a bit of a dilemma going on with this one, but I love this kit. It is from Punta Go Go on Etsy, and it's a beautiful design, isn't it? It's so lovely, and it speaks volumes to me. I just love it, being a Libra and all the symbolism in this. Oh, my sister and I went to York recently for a health and well-being day. Oh, it was fantastic, and I did get some new crystals, and it was a lovely day out. So the symbols in this kit just remind me of certain aspects of my birth chart and things. So maybe I need to stitch a bit more and then decide, instead of being in this limbo. Don't quite know what to do about that one, unfortunately, and it's now had 2 months not being worked on, which is quite sad. We'll see what happens in June. It might be the same as the Flamingo. I might pick it up and really enjoy it and then decide what to do. Don't know. Okay. Dandelion next. There we are. A beautiful design. I love this one, and it being on this bright red 14 count Aida is gorgeous, and it's quite a dimensional stitch. Really, really lovely. Much more than I thought when I first bought it. Much more to this design, and this is where I was up to last month. And here is where we're up to at the end of May. We've got some of the beautiful yellow buttercup flowers. I think they're buttercups. And we've got the white tops of that cow parsley, I'm going to guess. And it really is so pretty. And the dimensions really help with bringing out those white pom-pom tops. We've got two thread full cross, we've got 1 thread full cross, we've got half stitches, we've got blended threads. It's really, really fun to do this one. And this one I have spent 29 hours 55 minutes stitching altogether. Now I do think the back stitch at the end is really going to bring out the detail even more on this one. Can't wait. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Now I do have some haul this month. Yes, I was back on Shane. I was actually looking for some summer t-shirts like the one I am wearing with my little foxy friend. They do some really good t-shirts there, so yes, I grabbed a few. And whilst I was there, of course, I wanted to look at the kits that they had. And this one popped up and I couldn't believe it and I had to grab it. Ta-da! Here is the sister kit to my grasshopper. Now this one looks more like a dandelion. Definitely a dandelion. Whereas this one, which is called Dandelion, I still can't quite see a dandelion in it, so I'm going to start calling it grasshopper. Grasshopper and dandelion. And won't they look great finished and framed together? Oh, I was so pleased to find it. And yeah, it's going to be a great one to stitch, this one. So again, on this beautiful red 14 count Aida. So yep, really pleased with that. And aren't these packets really lovely? Really nice, all ready to go. So that was my first kit that I found. And whilst I was on there, there was this one too. And it's on this mint green 14 count Aida. Again, a dream pattern similar to my 4 Seasons kit. And each little jar is filled with lovely things, and it says love, hope, joy, humour, faith and peace. And I just thought, yes, I could do with a little jar full of that every day. And so I thought, yeah, that's a lovely kit, and they've got bows on and different details. So a really sweet little pattern, this one. £1.58 this cost. Bargain. Next, I bought something that I don't actually normally purchase. However, I saw it and thought, yes, I'll get a magazine this month. And what caught my eye were these 2 people down here. I have been watching Emma Shepherd's FlossTube, and she's got a doll kit. She'd finished a doll and she'd made it into her own design through the patterns. I think it's a book. I think there was a pattern in a magazine, but there was also a book that went alongside, and Emma had bought the book so she could change the designs up. And I saw this and I thought, okay, well, that's quite a similar idea. You can change the colours, the hair colour, and personalise it. And I thought that would be quite good. This is actually a pincushion pair. So that's why I was drawn to this magazine, really. And then I saw all sorts of things. It came with a free kit, and it's a needle case kit, and you can make either a cat design or a dog design. And I thought, you know, I've had my eye out for a little kit, like a mini one. So that really does suit that brief. And having a quick look inside, I'll try not to show any charts, because that's a big no-no, isn't it? Let's see what I can show you in this magazine. And this one is from June 2024. Here we go. We've got a project here, like a sampler kit. Even busy bees stop and smell the roses. It's nice. A little rabbit with his little patch that you pop it into a tin. A summer alphabet kit. Look at these hearts here. They are so cute. Really lovely. I think I might have a go at stitching 1 or 2 of those. We'll see. Just going to see what else I can show you without. We've also got some Father Day cards ideas. I think it's going to be a bit late for me to start that for Father's Day, seeing as though it is in June. Father's Day, 16th of June, don't forget. I'm not a quick enough stitcher to stitch that for my dad. Sorry, Dad, you might get one next year. Maybe. Here's a bigger picture of that rabbit. So cute, isn't it? In a tin. Sadly, I can't show you the alphabet. The alphabet. Let me see if I can give give you an idea without showing the charts. Let's do this, that'll give you an idea. Each letter has a different summer symbol, so that's really cute. And I believe there are numbers as well. Sadly, I can't show you that, but believe me, there are numbers. We've got melons and wine glasses and suitcases and bikinis and deck chairs, lots of different things. And here are those really, really pretty hearts. Spoilt for choice. I'll probably end up sewing them all, you know, says me. Wanting to do everything all at once. Look at this. Isn't that adorable? With a fox and an owl and the squirrels in the tree. We've got a little rabbit, the picnic going on. Ooh, gorgeous pink cake there. Yes, please. We've got, I think that's a badger. And all the strawberry plants around it. Really cute kit, that one. Really cute chart. Might have to do that one as well. There's a picture of it stitched up here. I love that. Really nice. The badger's holding a piece, I think it's a cream scone actually, that the badger's got, lucky badger. So lots of lovely things in this magazine, and guess what? When the alphabet page has at the bottom, next month, an elephant alphabet, guess what? If you don't know, my absolute favourite animal is the elephant. So it had to be done, didn't it? Yeah. I got the summer issue as well, number 410, summer 2024. And that also comes with a free kit. This one being a summer project bag. So you stitch the top. This is part 1 and there is a part 2. So the kit includes white Aida fabric, stranded cotton, needle, seed beads and an easy stitch chart. There we are, a few little beads there in the orange. So I think next month will be probably the material to go with it. We'll see, not quite sure. But of course that means I have to get next month's as well to be able to finish the project bag. Unless I just stitch the design and frame it. Options, we'll see. So let's see what I can show you in the summer edition, the bumper summer edition, bumper summer bag kit. Okay, here is the contents page. This one, little moped in a Mediterranean town by the looks of it. Here are the cute little elephants. Oh, really lovely. Look at this one as well with those people swimming. That's a really interesting one, I think. Quite different. We've got a lovely vase of flowers. Let's see what I can show you. So here is a bigger picture of that vase of flowers. And when you look at it, those lovely watercolour effects. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Really, it's like, I think they're sweet peas, aren't they? Oh yes, sweet pea. Phew. Sweet peas. But I love, it's that bit that really draws me with the watercolour effect of the water in the vase. Really pretty. We've got some ballet designs. with the long stitch. I think that's what they call it, the long stitch, as the tutu for the ballerina. So they're a little bit different. Nice for cards. Here are those swimmers in the pool. There's something about this that really appeals to me. I just think it's a bit different. It's quite funny. And you could change up the swimming costume designs if you wanted to. And they've made this one into a cushion. Really good fun. Look at her in her rubber ring. We've got him with his armbands on. Oh, really nice. Got the serious swimmer here with a swimming cap on. Looks like everybody's, you know, he's trying to keep to the side. Everybody's getting in the way. Looks like some synchronised swimming going on here. I think it's really fun. Yeah, like that. Oh, now these are really cute. A summer mice card collection. Look at those. Nibbling on a strawberry. Sat under a leaf to get out of the rain. If only I was small enough to do that this morning. Look at this one. Oh, that would be so pretty to give to your mum with a lovely flower. Pencil, writing a card, maybe a thank you card. Really nice. And of course they don't have to be cards. You could just do all 4 of those and frame them individually. Oh, that's quite cute. Can I show you? Oh, dear me. Look at this one. The little mice on the deck chair. Oh, fun. Oh, there's more. Oh. A little mouse in his sailing boat. They're so cute. Oh, you've got to have a bit of cuteness. Oh, it would have been a lot easier just to show you this page. There we are. Some other designs. We've got the deck chair. We've got some mice nibbling a picnic cheese. Or a cheese picnic. Sandcastle. And there's the boat. Oh, that is so fun. Love that. And here are the alphabet and numbers with elephants. Oh, they're cute, aren't they? So cute, the little baby elephants. And my idea was to either make a sign, so spell out a word, I'm not quite sure. Don't know. Maybe home or something like that, you know. Or, I don't know. I've lost all inspiration at the moment, but a nice word. And spell it out. Or another idea I had, which I might well do, is to do every letter on a separate piece of Aida and make them into little ornaments that you could hang on a tree. So I thought that might be quite a nice idea as well. You could even, if you have young ones, you could even stitch each letter and make them into like a baby mobile type of idea. That would be cute. Loads of things, isn't there, you can do with these. Really, really, really lovely. And all of the different elephants are in different poses and have different things like flowers, butterflies, a ball, a sunflower. Sorry, I can't show you because they're all on the charts on this one. And it says next month is the turn of the chicken alphabet. So if you really like chickens, and I know a lot of stitchers do, then that's in next month's edition, which I might have to get if I want to do the project bag finish. Here's another lovely design. Look at this with the dragonfly. I thought that was really gorgeous as well, with the ribbon wings. And again, I think that looks quite watercolour-y. Really gorgeous. They've made theirs into a bag, but there's no reason that you can't just make it into a picture and things. So another project in here is Lovely in Lace, and they've made this lace design into like a makeup bag, or you could make it into a project bag, couldn't you? It's a zipped purse. A zip might be a bit too technical in the sewing for me. Yeah, I need to practice finishes. I need more finishes to practice on, that's the problem. Now this was a really fun idea. These little tiny projects made into hair bubbles. So again, just cover the top of this page and show you. She's got her hair tied back with a lovely stitched hair bubble. So that's a bit different too. Really fun. Here there's like a vehicle type project made into a cushion. Nice if you've got little boys. Although let's not be sexist, little girls like vehicles too, don't they? Be careful because, you know, we don't want to discount anybody. There's that lovely picture with the moped and the cat and all of the beautiful Mediterranean type flowers and the steps, cobbles. That's quite pretty. Now another clever thing. Honestly, this magazine has really quite impressed me. Look at this, where they've given 3 designers a challenge to make different designs out of a piece of long Aida. And I love this one where you've got a bit of pop art lady with her sunglasses on, and then you flick her sunglasses up and her eyes are underneath it and made into a purse. That's fun. Another designer did a cupcake design, and when you lift it up it's got a bite out of the icing. I mean, if that was my cake it would probably be hardly any cake left. And then this one with an explorer, and this one's got a button on, so when you open it his backpack opens. Really clever, such creative people. But I think if I was to do one, it would be the sunglasses one. So yeah, loads and loads in this. There is some sort of a mandala sal going on. So I can show you here. So if you've bought previous magazines, you're getting the next part each month. I think you can buy them, the backdated ones, can't you, online? So if you wanted to do that, you could. Really bright, that is, a really bright design. And there we go, next month. Got the rest of that project free kit included. So actually, I think you're going to get, yeah, I think this month's kit only includes the top part, and next month's will include the boat and probably the backing material. So there we are. I really was quite impressed by those magazines. So, and now I've got another 2 little kits, and also lots of things to think about starting out of the magazines too. Loads and loads. There's just not enough time, is there? Just not enough time. However, I am absolutely going to do a new start in June, and I have made my mind up what that is. I did say in my last FlossTube that I needed to get a new frame, and here it is. I have bought an easy clip hand rotating frame. Now this one is sort of long. I don't know if you can see how long. There we are. It is long and narrow, so I think it will be perfect. I haven't got a stand for it though, it shows it on a stand, but mine's just going to be handheld. Unless there's a reason why it's shown on a stand. Might be quite... Anyway, we'll see. Because Monty does cuddle up next to me as I stitch, so if I keep poking him with the end of my frame, I might have to get a stand. And that frame is for this kit. Yes, I need to start it. I've talked about this one a few times, and it is now going to be June and I still haven't started it. So I'm going to, because that'll give me 6 months work on the Year of the Dragon, which is the SAL that the Heige Stitcher talked about earlier in the year, and that's still going on. And it wasn't, you have to complete it, thankfully, in 2024. As long as you started it in 2024. So I am determined that this is going to be my new start to show you in my next FlossTube video at the end of June. So wish me luck. I do need to get going with it. I am determined. So thank you again for joining me. I hope you've had some stitching on the go. I hope you haven't lost count, as I tend to do when I watch other FlossTubers. Another FlossTuber I do want to mention before I go is Periwinkle Stitcher. She's got her first FlossTube video out and it's amazing. She is in Wales, so again another UK FlossTuber, and her finishes are incredible. You must go and check her out too. So let me know if you do that, and thank you for joining me. I appreciate all your views and all your subscribes, and I really love hearing your comments of what you're working on, so please do keep those coming too. Enjoy June, hopefully summer will get started, and until next time, keep stitching everyone. Take care, bye.